It's almost time for Nat21 Adventures, where performers from the Renaissance Fair play Dungeons & Dragons together. You can participate in the game as well. Join our Patreon and pledge by the month. The more you pledge, the more you can impact the game. To give a one-shot benefit, you can give to our coffee.com. The more you donate, the more you can twist the reality of the world of Urt. Our Patreon top tier now includes a once-a-month Dungeons & Dragons session with one of our Nat21 team. Enjoy everything from the other tiers, plus get to play in a game. You can even have your friends join you in a one-shot adventure. Find out more on the Nat21 Adventures Facebook page. Are you ready for adventure? Want a full immersive experience? With the Dungeons & Dragons tour to England, Scotland, and beyond, you can. Each day we visit a fort, standing circle, cathedral, or other epic location. And at night we come back to our own castle to throw down the dice and play a full campaign, where every place we go is featured in the game. Find out more at redadventures.com on Facebook and Instagram. Sharpen your sword and your senses. It's almost time for Nat21 Adventures.
Woo! All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Paulie Garbanzo, your Dungeon Master for tonight. We are just about to start the game. We have a few announcements real quick. This is episode 9 of our campaign 2. And yeah, we've got, let's see. Well, I just want to let you know, everybody, that the Nat21 Dice Kickstarter is complete. We are absolutely fully funded, and we reached our stretch goal. And now we have Nat21 dice that go to 21 in black with yellow numbers and red with black numbers. We're going to start shipping real soon as all the logistics work out with Kickstarter. Don't forget to stick around after the show on Nat21 Facebook page. Romulus will give his end of show wrap up in haiku, only on the Nat21 Facebook page. Join us tomorrow at 12:30 for Painting with Paulo. We'll be chatting. We'll be painting minis. We'll be talking about what happened in tonight's show right now. Talking about the campaign in general, Dungeons and Dragons in general, and whatever else you want to happen to chat about, because you can put your comments in the comment section. We'll chat while I'm painting the miniatures for the next game. And that is on the Nat21 Facebook page, on the Paulo Garbanzo Facebook page, and the Paulo Garbanzo Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Paulo Garbanzo, Paolo Garbanzo, just like the bean. And this weekend, Saturday, is chock full of events. 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Join me and my Ren Adventures partner, Carl Ash, for a live virtual tour of Syracuse, Sicily, home of Archimedes. This is one 1-hour tour. It will be in the archaeological park, where there's Greek temples, Greek theaters, there's a Roman theater, there's all sorts of amazing buildings. And our really, really wonderful tour guide, Valeria, is going to be back and give us a live tour. She's actually going to be there filming as we go. So you can join us there on my Facebook page, as well as the Ren Adventures Facebook page. And we're going to have a live tour. It's going to be awesome. At 2 o'clock on the Paulo Garbanzo Twitch channel, we are going to be running our Patreon Saints Dungeons & Dragons game, which is our highest level Patreons get to play D&D with us, with me, and perhaps some surprise guests. It's a once a month game. It's going to be on the Twitch channel. if you are a Patreon saint, you can throw down your Patreon points as well on that game too and mess their day up as well. And then after that game at 7 p.m., we are having an Ask Me Anything for our Patreons, where most of our players are going to be there. So I do hope you catch that. It's going to be a private Ask Me Anything for just our Patreons. So do join our Patreon and you can play along. All right. So let's see where we left off last week. The players have finally made it to the secret hideout of the new Cuttlefish Gang. They snuck their way in literally on the back of moops. What's a moop? It's half cow, half sheep, all gigantic. And you'll see them in just a minute. They've made it and met one of the members of the new Cuttlefish Gang, which is a hill giant. Well, my friends, I'm going to bring all our players in, and we're going to do a little introduction here, because for those people who are first here on this game. Hello, everybody. All right. Directly to my, that way, is Ayala, the Dragonborn Druid. And then we have Kazoo, the Gnome Bard. All right. We have Zazizel, the Goblin Rogue Paladin. We have Augustus, the Human Fighter. And Romulus.
We don't have.
Romulus. We are missing where Romulus.
Was someone doing poetry? Wait, no, that's the other way around.
I think he insinuated that's what Paolo was doing.
He leaves when there's poetry or prose. It doesn't matter, either one. The written word is clearly.
Sometimes, look, just because you read it when I'm not here, I don't leave because of it. It's all random happenstance.
Very well.
I got new spectacles.
Is it magic?
Listen,
break your glasses.
Ooh. Yes.
Let's do this.
All right. I would also like to welcome all of our viewers here tonight, especially our Patreon saints. And I see that Reverend Tommy's here, Steve Eldridge, Adam. I see a whole bunch of people here. Oh, yeah. So we are going to get right to our game. Everybody on Twitch, hello. And is this cosplay?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. It's also Dungeons and Dragons.
Cosplay. I am cosplaying a bard that I created, so I'm kind of cosplaying myself.
Right? That debate about cosplay can happen during Painting with Paulo, but not today. So, all right, my friends, where we left off was where you guys had all snuck into the backside of the ruined temple that the new Cuttlefish gangs were running. And let's see. All right. Sorry, I got to get my Twitch up here. Twitch moderator. Pardon me, Twitch moderator. Let's see. Anyway, so the hill giant was right there and about to, I think, clobber all of you, maybe?
I hope not.
He was talking about being hungry.
Yes. And Moops is on the menu. What are you guys doing? Because that guy was about to actually come over to that Moop and I don't know.
I'm trying to look like incredibly non-tasty.
Not well, brother. You are a snack.
Currently, you've taken the cloaks of all of the of those thieves those darn Moop rustlers, and so you currently look like the three members from the gang. The rest of you hiding inside of the Moop's giant fur. A Moop, by the way, for those of you who don't know from the last adventure, is about a 14-foot tall pile of floof. Underneath all of that basically sheep fur is a sort of half cow, half sheep animal. Plenty of meat, plenty of fur, genetically designed. Let's talk about wizards and genetic designing. Owlbear, moop.
Hey, listen, I think owl bears are adorable. Owl and bear, come on.
They are, but they're also vicious.
Yeah, they're not as cuddly.
No,
I mean, and look at
Okay.
it like realistically, owls will shank you with their fingers. Finger shank.
I guess that's fair, but just imagine a little baby owl bear. Like, come on, guys.
Oh, wait a minute. I might actually have an owl bear right here.
My
You
whole
would.
life.
Of course you do.
You have a stuffy for every occasion. I love it.
I bet you also have a puppet of
Wow.
Paolo, don't you? Like, oh, I happen to have a puppet of Paolo right here. I mean, hello.
No, I don't. It's not in my closet behind a panel. Nope.
I'm really just stalling because I have no idea how to not have you guys be eaten right now, and I am freaking out.
Yeah.
What if you breathe fire upon him?
I mean, if we do that right now, I'm pretty sure he'll know that something's going on.
Are we still outside of the keep?
You're outside of the temple, yes. And the temple is up on a little hill, and basically you guys are at the bottom of the hill, just kind of past in there, and the hill giant is kind of coming down that little hill.
Is anyone else around?
No,
It's
nobody's
just
around
the
right
hill
now.
giant.
Yeah.
All right. So if I
And
remember
the spell
correctly,
didn't work.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, last time he was like saying, "Oh, there you are! Like I was waiting for you
Yes.
to come back with these moops." All right. And he didn't know that we weren't the same guys that went out to get them.
No.
Is
Right, not yet.
Is he about to like just start slaughtering right now?
He's starting to come down the little hill, and he's got his giant club in hand, and he is about to.
He thinks we're still those guys,
Yeah.
right? Hey, brother, bluff
Yes.
him.
Hey, why don't you go start a fire so we can have roast moop first?
Oh.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do while he's doing that? I'm gonna charm him. I'm talking to Paolo. I'm not. talking to
Oh, right, fine.
I'm gonna charm him. I'm gonna charm him so he likes us a lot.
Oh, all right.
I'll try to do that behind my brother so it's not like crazy obvious, but I'm gonna magic.
Wait. I'm sorry. Did you just say that you were gonna do what now?
Yeah, that's it. I'm glad you're all starting to realize my powers, but I'm gonna do a charm. I just want him to be
Nice.
a little bit better. I'm not. All right.
Question, Augustus.
Yes, hi, Augustus. Long time listener, first time caller. Why is his magic exploding in front of my face?
Isn't it always?
Brother, it's really weird. But what you don't realize is perspective-wise, it looks that way to all of us. Like we all feel like it's happening right in front of our face.
Yeah.
How powerful the magic is. Magic.
So Romulus, as the hill
I
giant.
don't get the thing again.
Oh, sorry. Wait.
Sorry. Thank you.
This show needs a tech director.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna charm him. I'm gonna try to charm him.
Magic.
I gotta be careful because what happens is you do that, and then I feel like I have to do this, and then when I do this, you do that, and then it's a cycle, and I gotta stop.
Endless cycle. It's still gonna blow up in Augustus's face. That's all that we have to know. That's all we have to
No,
know.
it look like to me, and I'm sure to everybody else, it looks like it's happening in front of my face. It's just like a perspective thing.
Oh yeah. No, it's still gonna explode in front of your face. That's all. Not the spell, just all of it. This.
Yeah, but I'm not like jumping out and like biddly, biddly, biddly. I'm like behind my brother, like
Oh yeah, sure.
magic.
I get it.
I don't want to be obvious, but I want to charm him.
Oh, the hill giant, by the way,
Jesus.
Oh no.
tumbling down the hillside.
He's looking right at you.
It's time for some.
He's gonna fall on Zazizel.
Ah!
It's like, oh,
Yeah, plug
let's
Jesus.
let's eat moop. And
Good.
he kind of he gets his club out. And so Romulus, you cast charm.
I do, and he needs a 15.
Okay. It's charm person, right?
Yeah. I don't know, technically. I think it should work on him. I
Or
think
is it
like
charm
maybe
monster?
the rules it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I think you as a DM should allow me to charm this hill giant.
Is he frozen?
If he fails.
Are you trying to charm me? That's not how this game.
Hello, you have to beat the 15. Just
You gotta
roll.
beat a 15.
Yeah, I already rolled it. Yeah. So you're behind the furry moop. You do a little bit of. Oh, I don't know.
I do some magic. You have any
And
for me? Because every time I say it and then you do it and then I want to do it again. I'm trying. I don't want to hold the game up.
it's only one spell.
I know, but
So,
it's weird.
so you do a little magic. The hill giant keeps lumbering down the hill towards you guys, not far now. And he's like, "Oh yes, breakfast time, moop." And he swings around his club and is about to like. And the moops are too furry to actually see what's happening. What do you do?
So we can't see what's happening because we're stuck in the moops.
Yes, Kazoo, you're in a moop. Zazizel, you're in a moop. The three of you, Ayala, Augustus, and Romulus, are standing there in cloaks, pretending to be the three people that were rustling moops earlier. So
I want to throw a dagger at him, but if I don't know what's happening, I'm not going to do that.
I have an idea. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll try a little bluffing and see what I get.
okay.
Oh, these are not the moops for you, my friend. These are the moops for those that are further inside. Your moops, we're bringing even more moops all together, and they will be here just a little bit after us. There's going to be like 7 moops for you.
7 moops for me.
Just for you, my friend.
Give me a check there. What is that? The
As a
persuasion.
bonus action, can I give her bardic inspiration at all?
You certainly.
If I'm hearing her do this, it may be like.
If you want to risk having the music playing,
that is correct. I will hold off.
I'm going to
You've got
try
this, Carol.
hoping that I charmed you earlier, DM. You should let her do it.
So Yala, what did you roll?
I'm rolling presently. I was hoping maybe I get a little. Ooh, all right, okay. I have, and we're using persuasion on that.
Yes.
Unnatural.
Well, I guess it's really a bluff, really. So,
Deception?
either way, it's the same
Deception,
modifier.
yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
It is a not natural 21.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Well, this hill giant and his natural 3 minus his low intelligence and wisdom got a unnatural 1. So so he I'm hungry now, but how many is 7?
This is how many there are right now.
Okay.
And this is how many you could have if you wait just a little bit longer.
That's more, right?
It's a lot more. You can do it. You know what? I believe in you. Because you will be so satisfied by 7 whole moops.
How soon?
Very. By the time we go into there to see everyone, the other moops will almost be here, just a little bit.
I would, if I can find a way to be able to eat moop with him during this, I would love to do that. I think if we can, I think that's an experience that we should all have.
You're a monster.
No, moop is stop it. Just if it was in a steak form already, then we'd be fine. We are so disconnected from our food source. I think it's very sad. I'll eat the tar out of some moop if it can get
I'm
us.
pretty sure we've all eaten moop if we've eaten at the taverns around here.
Moop sausage, moop kebabs.
Don't pretend you don't eat cute things.
Moop
You just want to be
sandwich.
trapped.
Moop gumbo. Moop.
I want to connect with the moop I digest.
All right. So, but here's what's happening right now. You have the hill giant is looking at his fingers, and it seems like every moment that goes by, he has to convince himself that there will be more moops, and that he cannot eat his fingers.
Can
You
we?
know what? This is a classic test that they give children, and like very
Yeah.
young children.
The marshmallow game.
It says psychosis.
Can we, while he is counting on his fingers, can we just start moseying the moops past him
Yeah.
and continuing on walking?
Yeah.
All right, let's do
Yeah.
that.
I mean, their shoddy corral is just past where he is. He's standing at the.
I want to keep giving him encouragement, like as we're going. Like, yeah,
Okay.
buddy, you're doing so great. You are
little
going
finger guns,
so
and he's
well.
and then
Oh.
and so you guys walk on by. You heard the moops past, and hey everybody, we have Natalie Turner just pledged $10 to our Patreon. So
Right, Natalie.
here's
Huzzah!
to Natalie. All
Huzzah!
right,
I'll drink to that.
Awkward eye contact.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Natalie, you'll be able to throw down a advantage or a disadvantage, and also you'll be able to give someone a +5 or a -5 during every one of our games. So thanks for joining us, Natalie, on Nat21. All right.
Awesome.
So you push on past the hill giant. He really does seem just confused about fingers, not edible, hot dogs, maybe, possibly. No, don't eat fingers. Eat the fingers. Hungry, tastes like salt. Yummy, also tastes like dirt. Not yummy.
They're better with boogers. Let's be honest. They are better with boogers.
And so you guys push on past, and you put them in the corral, I guess.
Let's put them in the corral. Let's try to keep.
I want to keep
going.
moving toward like wherever we think the hideout is. So I want to keep like corralling them that way, especially since I just told him that's what we were going to do. I don't want to confuse him even more.
The allegedly, from what you were told by Tad, the hideout is in that temple that's up at the top of the hill. I mean, it's not very far away. It's just a short hill. So you can put them in the corral just past where you are now, and the hill giant is literally just standing there at the bottom of the hill, just looking at his fingers. So you could probably sneak around him if you wanted to get up to the top of that temple.
Augustus,
Yes.
should we just take the moops into the temple?
Yes.
All right, let's do that.
Nice. Okay. So
Chaos. Let's
be
talk
interesting
about
fight.
the chaos.
So moop meatballs, moop gumbo. Okay, so you everybody who is not currently hiding inside of a moop, give me an animal handling check.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Oh my god, I broke my dice tower.
ah, very good. Non-natural 20.
Nice.
I got a 13.
13.
I got a
Gnomes
15.
can. We talk. I
No,
can't.
you're
I asked this before. Gnomes can talk to small woodland animals. These
Small,
are
yeah,
not.
this is not a small or woodland creature.
Double check.
Ayala, what did you get?
A 15.
15. All right. And Romulus, you got a 13.
Yeah,
Good enough with Augustus's non-natural 20 that basically, despite the moops not really wanting to go uphill anywhere, you managed to get them weirdly in up the hillside and over to the large double doors, which, by the way, big enough for a moop. And you just push them in the door.
I mean, if it's big enough to get them through, then
Oh, it absolutely is, one at a time, though. So tell me which moop is going first, Kazoo moop or Zazizel moop?
I'll take the kazoo moop in first.
Okay, which, by the way, is now going to be called Kamoop.
Or Moopzoo.
Moopzoo.
Oh, I love it.
Mazoo? I don't know. All right, so.
Can mine be Zoop?
Oh my god.
So
just as bad as him.
ancient,
Just as bad as him.
the ancient double doors. You just kind of like animal handling this moop just pushes up against the doors and they creak open. And you hear someone inside go, "What the heck is going on? Who? Why?
Moop
Why are you bringing the moop in here? What are you doing?"
we have wait, just go.
Moop delivery. Free range moops.
He told us to.
Yes. It seemed like this was the place to bring them.
What? And so the thing is, the moop is literally blocking your view. You can't really even see who is in there.
I take my sword, I draw it, I poke my moop in the butt and let him run, and then slap him so he runs forward.
Which moop are you on? You're on the Zazizel moop?
All
I
right.
have no idea.
I have no idea. I'm gonna say, yeah, you heard just. Yeah. Okay. So.
Josh wasn't here to insert the chaos. I had
you literally like. What's funny is like you take your sword out and you like push into the. Oh no! We push into the moop's fur, and you're like, it's way deeper than you imagined. And you're like, somewhere in there is a moop, and boom, you finally hit it, and it and bolts forward, hitting the other moop in the back. That moop and comes in.
Do we have a moopede? Is it a moopede?
A two
It's
moop
a
moopede.
Do.
I'm Romulus. I'm doing magic.
I'd like to do some inspirational singing.
Magic. Every time I do magic, it just happens, and it just makes me want to do more magic.
I'm inspired with. I'm
Your
inspiring.
magic makes my crossbow accidentally go off again.
Hashtag Gus shot first.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He's not
all right.
very respectful to the moops.
Can my griffin eat something?
I love the moops.
I'm
They're so cute. I must have all the moves. So Ayala, this is you hugging a moop.
I would like that girl
Aw.
have like a moop kebab with the giant over there, if I can do it.
Hey, I'm in a band. Look at me, I'm inspiring you now.
All right, let's we have enough chaos. Let's bring it back to the actual, to the actual chaos at hand. Here we go. Sorry about that, everybody. We lost the stream.
Yeah.
And here we go. Boop, boop. It's Romulus. It's Augustus. And it's Diesel. All right.
Hey, I want to throw that out there. I was spot on.
It's Freaky Tuesday.
You really
Bodies
were.
moving
You really
all
were. That
over
was
the place. It's crazy.
Kazoo was probably like, I'm looking in the mirror.
I know. I was thinking
Like,
the
it's
same
like-
thing.
It's uncanny.
Yeah, oh, brother, I felt I was spot on with you.
Yeah, you were. I thought I was me right there.
Yeah. See, there you go.
There was magic
You
happening.
even did a little bit of magic.
So the moop shoves forward. The person who you couldn't actually see yet goes, Jack, what the? And oh god. Just rolled 17. The moop tramples on him a little, just a little bit. Good lord, oh god. And it's mooptastic. And so that moop is all the way inside. Bam, smash. There goes the table. It's like that show Guy on a Buffalo. And
Oh my gosh.
More moops.
Guy on a moop below.
So good.
Cause a dang stampede. Can he use his +5 summon 5 more moops?
I'm gonna say
Little-
yes.
Little
voting
does Josh know. The answer is yes.
Oh, no.
It will take a moment for them to get here, but don't worry. They's
I'm
coming.
gonna retune my Sham Zubone to summon moops.
All right. So Ayala, you get in, and you see now probably a human wizard who is now underfoot and under fur of the moop. Just when a human looks like a fighter, he's wearing armor, he's totally decked out, like he is wearing all the best cool things.
Ooh.
Like he is completely like always set up to fight, and then on his back is a weird looking cape. I mean, it's copper, it's blue, and then there's like a hydra on its back breathing fire.
No.
Was he-
No, but that's not. I can't even continue. I'm gonna bring it back because I don't want to blow our cover, but I'm really upset right now.
Yeah. So you guys get in the room, and action cam.
Action cam.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. Oh.
So I don't know what you were able to hear from me before, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but I really want to just I mean, are you not all hungry? I thought we would have a really good meal, to celebrate.
Oh yeah, didn't hear any of that. So
There's currently a moopede going on. So
right. So let's turn on the action cam because it's about to get actiony in here.
I want to lean in. Can I lean in, my brother?
Hey, brother.
That's my dragon's banner. He stole.
Oh, we shall get it back, brother.
How dare he wear that as a cape? I'm about to do some magic.
You should do magic.
I want to do some magic.
All right. Oh, and we're almost there.
I want to do some magic. Where's my?
Hang on.
Come on. Timing
This
is
is important.
awful.
There we go.
I'm
I
back.
got your background.
And you gonna do some magic?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's about time. I look like a goof now that you've had to stay so long.
And then you can just
All
take
right.
out your background, Paolo.
What's that?
Take out
Oh,
your
yeah.
background.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just wrote a haiku about this, by the way.
All right, here we are. This is
I'm
so
on a moop.
the white marble is the inside of the temple. These are moops, clearly, and we have each of you riding a moop. I've got your guys right there. You three are entering as the moops are in there, and this guy over here, he is all decked out in some of the finest armor you've ever seen, and he looks a little bit. Oh, and he's carrying the weirdest weapon. He looks a little bit like this guy.
Ooh,
What is going on?
What?
it's like a tentacle sword.
Yeah, I think I saw that in a movie.
It's,
somewhere.
his shield also has tentacles on it. His sword has tentacles, and he's wearing the cape, which is actually the banner of Romulus's dragon.
Yeah, it's my dragon's banner that he's wearing like a cape, and it's not made. It's supposed to go on this flagpole right here, and then with the sunset behind it, it's beautiful. Not like this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. So also, I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
I'm so very sorry to ask this as we are about to enter into combat,
Hmm.
but I could not help but notice that his surname rather, was Quagmire.
Oh, yes.
It's his battle cry, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Because if it's not, that will really go a long way in terms of redeeming him in my eyes.
I believe his battle cry is something else.
All right. All
I'm
right.
excited to see what it is because
Very excited.
You'll find out.
One better than tentacles.
Oh, wait, what happened up there?
I'm just gonna say. Can I say one thing? Everybody needs to tune in because there are at least 3 haikus already about how upset I am about this banner thing.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not gonna do them now because I want to slow things up. But I'm upset.
Just do them as part of your turn, brother.
No, I'm gonna do them in the wrap up, the haiku wrap up.
All right. So,
Can I cast spells while I'm in the moop? If I
yeah,
can
I
see
mean,
someone?
you might become visible, but absolutely.
Okay.
It is absolutely a very solid, especially for you, Kazoo, because you're a gnome. It's a solid platform. It might as well be a war elephant.
I like it.
You could.
So
dance
I'm gonna
that way.
cast Bane. So up to 3 creatures of my choice.
Mhm.
Actually, at higher level because I'm casting it as a 2nd level.
Okay.
Wait, how many people can I see right here?
You just see this guy,
Just one?
and then there's the guy who got stomped on is underneath. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just going to preemptively cast Bane. So they have disadvantage on all of their. Let me double check that. They must make a save on my charisma saving throws, and then they have, whenever they make a roll, basically, they have to subtract a 1d4
All right.
for that. So let me do that. They have to subtract 3 from whatever they roll for anything, pretty much.
Man, that's serious. All right.
Yeah. And I'm
By the
doing
way-
it as a 1st level because I only see so many people. If I see another person, then I'll bump it to a 2nd level spell.
Augustus, yes.
Real quick, I just also have to say very publicly, and I know he's probably not able to watch it at this moment, but thank you, Frank Brett Weiser. Thank you.
Yeah.
He couldn't. He left because he was struggling to hear the feeds, and it kept going out. But he's bequeathing all of his saintly powers to be used by me as he sees fit.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I thought one of the betrayals was.
It's banner.
So I kind of want to do something incredibly
More
stupid
moves.
to get my brother's banner back for him.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're actually just gonna go down the row here. Ayala, Kazoo, Romulus, Ziesel, Augustus.
Oh, so no rolling for initiative. All right.
Yes, we're just gonna I already got you here, and I can already see you all, so that's how we're gonna do it. And I won't forget you. I'll just go down the list. So, this guy comes up out of the stairwell, turns with his tentacle sword in hand, and goes, "What? Hang on, you're not Gregor. What the? Who are you?"
Well, you see, they were not doing a good job wrestling the moops, and so we decided that we would help, and they said, all right, because they were clearly not going to get them here by themselves. So, just doing our good deed for the day. Here you go, buddy.
And he gave you his robes? I don't think so.
Yes.
So he's a good 15 feet away from you, and he whips his tentacle around, which, by the way, okay, and then all right, well, the two tentacles stretch out from his sword. It is the sword, and they go, and one of them wraps around you, the other one misses completely, and
Does
you
that
must
include the -3?
yeah, and Ayala, you do need to actually make a grapple check.
All right. That is going to be 14.
Total of 14. All right, you are actually grappled, and he starts to reel you in. The tentacle just like, and so that's happening. What are you gonna do? It's your go.
Oh, crit fail, says Josh.
All right,
But
can you crit fail?
with
You can, since it already happened, Josh, you can actually use your critical. You can just use a success for her to get out of the constriction. So Josh, I will let you do that, and check that off on my box. Here we go. All right. Boop.
I would like to simultaneously just like fire breathe out of my face.
That you can do.
Get them.
if you didn't like moops, I'm just saying you could theoretically set them on fire and let them go running through the camps. But you like moops, so you won't do that.
I'm kind of hoping the fire will scare them like out and they'll run away really far. That's kind of what
There's currently only one exit. Well, I mean, I guess down the staircase, but
I don't know. Stampeding moops would definitely be work in our favor, I think.
Indeed.
All right. So, Ayala, what do you got?
I got maximum damage. I got 12 damage on that fire breath.
Holy.
So good.
All right. He holds up. He's like, what the? You breathe out on the tentacles, and he whips it back, releasing you from the tentacles. Ah! He doesn't like that at all. And you see there's singe marks on the tentacle as it like pulls back into mostly sword sized. It was like literally 13 feet long, just grabbed you.
Yeah.
And now it's pulled back.
We saw this movie.
Oh boy, flaming moop boy. All right, Kazoo, what do you do?
Let's see here. I've got the Bane going.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that a concentration? I can't remember.
It is concentration, but that means I can't cast any other spells.
Right.
I can still do actions.
You're suddenly playing music like like power chords from the top of the moop. Nobody can really see you, so it just sounds like there's a speaker inside of the moop that just is
I'm gonna poke the moop to get it kind of running more. Is it currently running?
It is moving forward, lumbering. Yes. I
will kind of poke it to go a little bit further. I want it to cause more chaos.
Okay. Give me a animal handling check.
Okay. I rolled a 10 plus 2.
You stomp on the moop. You're like, put in your heel into it. Doesn't seem to be moving faster or slower. You're not really sure. So there you go. Romulus.
All right, look. I really think I do have a haiku I think I should read because it's going to explain my actions. You don't mind.
Okay,
All right,
go for it.
I'll do this now. So I'm going to do it now so I don't do it later. I will get revenge. My friends taught me it is cool.
We did.
My soul feels so dark.
Oh.
Aww.
And then anyway, I'm going to hit him with a scorching ray. Now he stole my dragon's banner. Because that's not right.
All right.
Oh,
You just
I missed
boom.
it. Damn it, Johnny.
Scorching. Fire and brimstone and revenge. And I'm doing magic, by the way.
Can't do all the things. All right. So you're rolling the hit, or he's.
Yeah, I'm doing a scorching ray. I'm going to hit him with 3 beams of scorching.
All right.
You are not messing around, buddy.
I'm not messing around at all. And I'm hoping I'll hit him. And let's see. I'll get a...
John, you can use that. John Van Fleet, you can use that +5 on Romulus.
Hallelujah.
Oh, geez. And Josh is going to throw his +10 damage.
21.
Scorching ray.
That's a natural 21 for the scorching ray.
Oh, natural.
Oh,
The gods want you to
The
scorch this
second one
guy.
gets a 17. And the third one gets a 22.
oh my gosh.
Boom.
And Josh added +10 damage on that.
I think it's double, isn't it? Isn't it critical?
And Josh,
And a critical hit.
I think
I already got a crit hit. Oh, we got 2 crit hits?
2 crit hits. Yeah.
All right, let's see. I did 10, so that's 20 on the first one. 30 with my +10 damage. I feel kind of bad. Like,
Oh,
No.
correct hit.
Nope.
No,
No, remember, you add the 10 and then double.
Yeah.
oh, so it's 40 then.
So it's, 20 plus 10 is 30 times 2, so it's 60.
And then the second one, which I guess is also critical, that's 12. And then for the final one, it's 8.
Did Sally just give a third crit hit?
What's the damage altogether?
I'm
Crit hit. All right. So double that last
My
one.
soul feels so dark. This is ridiculous.
This is amazing. I love it.
You know, with the deities being what they are, it is really hard not to go down the dark path.
It is.
Maybe that's why the gods are there. It's to tempt you.
Did you get that? I just
Attempt enable.
damage.
Yeah. So
Difference
Can
between
I please get the magic?
oh yeah, you can get the magic. I think that one definitely deserves a little magic. Magic. Mad 2 scorching rays, 3 scorching rays.
Yeah.
There you go. All
Ouch.
right.
Opinion poppers now.
So that was an awful lot of damage. He looks over and he's like, "What?" And you just oh. So Romulus, I just want to point out something to you. So here you are. You stepped up over here and you blasted him. Boom!
Humbert.
Scorching ray. It throws him back, burning, scorching. And you see, which blocked by the giant moop before, something in this corner that has you slightly horrified. Describe your bed.
No, no, my gosh! It's like a round,
Uh-huh.
and it had like
It's like round.
it actually had like she told me it was phoenix feathers, but I don't think that was really true.
Yeah, maybe.
But I believed it. It was so comfortable. It was round, and it was like
Uh-huh.
10 feet in diameter.
Did it,
Oh, yeah. That's
did
about
it
10
look
feet
a
right
little
there.
something like this, maybe? Yeah.
It looked exactly like that.
Is it?
I hate them so much.
Oh, and I just want to point out and see. Look, I made
Eggs on my bed.
I made a little like a little
Dragon
cushion
Ball.
on there.
I want to tell you, I'm starting to tell you, I understand why you all love this revenge thing so much.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed. There's a pile of those aren't bronze skulls. Those are bronze eggs.
No, we gotta save Tregador's eggs, everyone.
And Cuddlebird falls onto the bed,
Get off my bed, you son of a!
burning and scorching his chest.
You better get off my bed.
Your bed is in a bit of danger. And his tentacle shield and his tentacle sword like lash out and grab onto it and
You have never
around the
seen-
edges of the bed.
None of you have ever seen Romulus move like this. You can't let we gotta save the eggs and almost
bed.
as importantly the bed. Not quite. It's the eggs and then like the bed is like here, like the eggs are definitely here, but we gotta save the bed too. But the eggs are important.
So Zazizel, it is your go. You are on top of this here that there moop. Let me see if I can.
Is the moop in front of me giving me like line of sight problems to Cuddlebert?
No, I mean you're on top of that moop, so you've got a pretty good angle.
Okay, but I'm hidden inside of the fur, right?
Yeah.
Can I create a small opening to see through
Sure, yeah.
and remain hidden using my bonus action to hide?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay, then I would like to throw my returning dagger at
Sweet.
Cuddlebert, and I'm gonna add some divine smite onto that as well.
Oh, dang. All right.
It's gonna be
Help
nasty.
that dagger.
All right, so that's a 24.
Holy smokes. All right. Well, and I will just say it barely hit, but it did hit.
Okay.
And you chug the dagger. He's on the ground and unable to use his shield at this moment. And and Josh is giving you advantage, but I think you already hit. So hang on to that advantage, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
And of course, the divine smite, however, like pulls out of the fur of the moop, and I mean everyone knows that it came from there. I mean it's and it just this beautiful like dagger, and bam, nails him in the chest for how much damage?
Let's find out. I have to make sure I have all the decks. Okay. How many of those?
I'll let you
You
roll.
advantage for the damage.
Josh, you know what? I'm gonna give it to you. You can roll twice the dice for damage. Take the best dice.
Oh, okay.
Lots of math.
Please. Okay, so
Mark that off.
15 plus 5 is 20 plus
Well, what was your die roll before you
22.
add all your bonuses?
20.
That's
Okay,
a hit.
roll the dice again. So you rolled 20.
Okay. All right. 3, 6, 9, 14, 19, 19 plus 7 is 26.
26, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait.
26.
Did I have them? Oh,
Sounds good.
I don't know. Okay, let's just go with that.
So
Yeah, that was
26 plus all of your bonuses.
all right.
Start
my.
saying your bonuses and I'll add it up. 26 plus.
I'm really sorry. I'm bad at math, you guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm here for your math.
Plus 1 for the magic dagger that returns,
27.
and plus 5 for my bonus.
Plus another 5 from Frank.
Plus another 5 for Frank.
I'm giving you
There
that
you go.
5.
37 points of damage
Oh my God. All right.
from a returning dagger.
shoom, whoo, back in your hand. You see magic, but it's the spinning wheels of the skipper's ship wheel swirling all around the dagger as it flies towards Cuttlebert, stabbing him directly in the chest, once again putting him on the floor, and the dagger zips back in a glimmer of little golden ship wheels right back into Zizzel's hand.
Aww.
And Cuttlebert is he's crawling on the floor. Augustus, what do you do?
Crossbow in left hand,
Oh no.
Betsy in the right hand. I take aim. Oh, where am I actually? I'm so
You
sorry.
are right here.
Oh, I do not have a clear shot of Cuttlebert.
Not really, and there's a couple of moops. You could try.
I will get on a moop. I will get up on top of the moop
Okay.
and then shoot.
That'll take all your movement, but sure.
All right. Yes.
And you climb up there.
I just noticed that a pattern of you trying to ride large animals during important battles.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's Shakespeare, man. That's not Augustus.
Oh my
Or-
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Ayala. This is my very first time trying to do this.
Mhm.
That's true. All right.
What's this? Is your sword magical?
No.
All right.
Do you want to make it magical?
Yeah, I do, but I need to wait till my turn, and
Yeah, the bad guys might actually get a move. Augustus, go for it.
All right.
He's got the high ground.
Give it up, Cuttlebert! I have the high ground. Wait, do I even know his name yet? Do I even know this is
It's
Cuttlebert?
got to be
You-
Cuttlebert.
They told us that Cuttlebert had tentacle swords. So
Yeah,
we
that's
know
true.
that
They took the
probably-
Oh, I'm not on the moop that is closer. Oh, there I am. There we go. Thank you.
I don't know if it's going to stay. No,
That's you're on the Kazoo moop.
I'm on the Kazoo moop.
The Kazoo moop.
You are. I can't get the miniature to stay, but there you are.
All right.
Takes all
very
your
good.
movement, but you have to climb up using all of your movement to get up there. And
Shooting. Let's roll it. All right. I rolled like crap, so I'm going to use one of Frank's gifts to me, auto success.
oh, all right. Shunk. Sinking in. Yeah. All right. Roll your damage.
All right, and here we go. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. All right. 8 points of damage.
He is not having a good day. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, the guy on the ground. Yep. All right. So, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Ayala, the person who was on the floor, kind of being stepped on by a giant moop, releases a flame out of his hand, and the fur underneath on the bottom side of the moop goes up.
Oh no!
And
I don't like
and it-
moves.
whoosh, the whole underside of the moop is in flames.
No.
No.
The moop leaps as the guy tries to roll out of the way, using a bit of his movement to try to roll onto the other side of the moop, try to get under the table, and meanwhile, moop damage. The moop, goes
Ooh.
nuts, and random direction for moops. 1, 2, 3, 4. The moop just backs up
While on
smashing
fire.
into the table.
Bringing those moops in was the best idea we ever had.
Oh, and the
There we
other
go.
moop catches on fire.
No.
Whoosh! Where's my little flamey things? Oh shoot, here we go. Flaming moop, and flaming moop, and
Probably get out of the loop, huh?
so Kazoo, Augustus, Zazizel, everybody on a moop. You're gonna have to make some tough choices. All right, let me see about this moop here. This moop, however, doesn't really lose control. And where does that moop want to go, though? I think the moop is going to go for the open shot straight ahead. 10, 20, 30, 40. The moop bams into the wall. And then heads on down the stairs. Is
the Ziesel still on that moop?
Yes.
Can I just point out real quick that Josh made his little emoji picture before you brought out the fire emblems, the fire minis.
It's beautiful. Right.
We all knew where this was going.
We knew this was going to happen.
But they look just like it.
Can you show that on screen, by the way? Josh's comment here.
Oh, I am a see. Yeah.
There we go. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, everyone watching at home. This is beautiful.
Flaming moop.
Flaming moop.
No.
What
hurts my heart.
I do like this one. What the moop?
I think that's what we should say from now on.
All right. So slams into the wall. Zazizel, give me a ride check. I guess an animal handling. If you'd like to stay on the moop, or
well, I mean, should I wait for my turn for that? Because I'm not going to stay on the moop.
Okay, well, if you're going to leap, you can leap in a sec. All right, so who's going to see that? No one is. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm just checking. There's unknown forces. Cuttlebert, man, dude, Cuttlebert is gonna have to use he's gonna have to use second wind here. Get some more hit points back. And all right, and he is actually gonna go and try to take off. He's actually using the moop as cover to run back down the stairs, which is currently on fire. So he's trying to run. The wizard who did it is underneath this table over here, which got actually banged by the moop. Bam, and then so now he's not under the table. He's next to the table, trying to hide, and the table got moved by the moop. So he's only beside the table.
Is the table on fire?
Table currently not on fire. No. The eggs are okay right now because the moop could have turned the other direction, and that would have been really bad. Yeah, we're back at the top. Ayala, what do you do?
I want to stop that guy. I want to stop Cuttlebert from running down the stairs. So I'm going to run at him and try to hit him with my halberd.
You do have the reach for that.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Cool. That is going to be.
Thank you, Stephen. We'll see you soon.
Bye, Stephen.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, Stephen.
We're gonna miss you.
We'll see you on Saturday for the Patreon Saints game.
If you want, you can watch the wrap up in haiku later.
Right. Yep. All right. So Ayala, roll those dice.
Yeah, that was 15 ahead.
A 15 is not close enough.
Ooh.
You swing, it bounces off a piece of his armor, ding, that he conveniently put over his arm. Josh is going to give you advantage on that, so roll again.
All right. That is 16?
Nope.
Oh! Okay.
The tentacles on his shield reach out and try to grab the halberd, but failed.
Oof.
So,
The guy
all
in
right.
the turkey does not deserve an item that swank. Yeah.
All right, Kazoo. What's it going to
Okay.
be?
I am going to drop out of the bottom of the moop, roll over, and hide underneath the table. And if I can, Slippery Steve cloak that stuff up.
Okay. Oh, that's really funny. So you were on this one, right? Yes. And
The one next to the table.
yep. So you pop out and roll me a d20.
Roll a d20.
Tell me what number you get.
Oh, 7.
7. Hilarious. Okay. So you swoop on the cloak and you take 2 steps and run into something invisible. And boop, you both become visible. You run into a goblin who was wearing a cloak of invisibility, and he's like, or he was invisible somehow, and he's like, so give me a this is a initiative check. This is just a surprise check to see who actually can do anything first and use a reaction. So
I would like to do something first. So let's hope that if I stall this roll long enough, maybe someone will. So I got a 13.
No, he got a 17. All right. So he's like, what the? Boom, slices you with a dagger, or at least tries. 17. 17 to hit. What do you got?
Oh yeah, that hits. So Heather threw down an advantage, but I think it might be too late.
Oh, too late. All right.
Be a disadvantage?
Ooh, oh man. Okay. So we'll tell you what, you can have advantage on your next on your go. So that was just to see who goes first in this little moment of reaction. So he tried to slice you, which he did. Oh man, jeez. Okay. He slices you for 9 damage with a dagger. You're like, that's not an ordinary dagger. It's like super sharp. You're like, oh, he didn't hit me that bad. And then you were like,
ow.
Like,
wait, did he have the -3?
Yeah.
From the Bane from everything?
You know what? Well, yeah, if even with -3, he would have just beaten you on that reaction. True. Would he have hit?
What did he roll to hit me? That's the
17.
thing.
So you have a 14? What's your armor class?
I think it's a 13. It's a 13. Dadgummit. Oh, so freaking close. Why didn't I roll a 4?
All right, but I believe you're being helped by Heather and John, who are giving you a +5 and advantage. This is a reaction. If you want to make a reaction, you can.
I'm going to stab him back.
All right.
Knife my non-magic dagger.
All right.
Okay, Magnus's disadvantage on the goblin, but I have an advantage to attack him.
I see that.
So let's see. With the dagger, I'm rolled a 15, but let's see. What's the dagger to hit?
Well, John Van Fleet gave you +5, so.
Oh, I was going to take that for the damage, but sure. So 20, yeah.
20 to hit?
Yeah.
He is a very wily goblin, and you just managed to tag him. He leapt, but like, almost got him, but you got him. So roll damage.
That is super wily.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, and a dagger does 1d4, right?
Mm-hmm. All day long.
All day long, 1d4. See, that'd be a 4.
All right. That's something.
So he's like, Kah! And I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, you like me now. Oh.
Paolo.
Yes.
Paolo, I'm so sorry. Could you? Do you have a document real quick or anything that you could give me, just like in the private chat or something, of what the Patreon St. Powers all are, just so I have a list in front of me, running list. since I'm using Frank's.
Well, while we're in combat, let's just talk about that for a minute. Anyway, so here we go. You can join our Patreon. The $5 Patreon means you can give somebody a +5. That's worth 5. At $10, you can give somebody a +5 or a -5, by the way. And you can also give somebody advantage or disadvantage. So you have one of those and one of those. Then at the next level, you can give all the things of the previous levels, and you can then also give a natural 21 and a auto hit, or you can also give them auto fail or an auto or an actual natural critical failure. That's at the 21 level. So those are the 4 things that you can do as a Patreon saint. And at our highest level, you get all that, and you get to play D&D once a month with us, and in the same universe that our players are in. So there you go. Of course, you can also add to the mayhem and donate on Ko-Fi, and we'll just do whatever you say, pretty much.
Coffee. It's pronounced coffee.
You keep saying that, but I'm gonna keep calling it Ko-Fi.
And you will continue to be wrong.
It's Wi-Fi, not Wofi.
Brother's like real smart, so I wouldn't really question him.
I love this hot controversy on Nat21 Adventures.
the each the controversy. That's all I'm saying. All right,
This is
so
the really great debate of 2020. Just
So
saying.
there's a +5, a -5, auto success.
or an auto fail. Yeah, so those 4 things: advantage, disadvantage, auto crit, auto fail, or auto hit or auto fail. So, all right. So where are we? We are at Romulus.
All right, so like full disclosure, I want to point out I'm having these like spectacular jalapeno poppers. So I'm like sweating. I feel like a real battle is like actually happening. It's awesome. I want to slow things down, but I just want you all to know that I'm like, oh my god, this battle is so intense. But I'm gonna go. Where am I on this map? Can you point to me?
Yes, you were right here.
And where's my brother?
Your brother's right over here.
All right, I'm gonna move to him,
Where's that goblin?
and I'm gonna say, "Show me Betsy." All right, brother.
I
look.
never technically jumped off of the moop, though, Paolo.
All right, listen.
Oh, that's right. You're actually, yeah, that's right. He's actually on the moop.
All right, I run up to the moop,
All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
and I say, "Brother, show me Betsy." I feel like this is like a mic, like talking into the jalapeno popper. Betsy, and I'm, brother. Listen, don't freak out, but I'm gonna do magic. I'm gonna do magic.
All right, well, slow down. You got to give me some warning.
All right.
Magic.
I'm gonna cast magic weapon on Betsy. I'm gonna touch it so that
right.
I say it's +1 to hit and damage now, brother. It's magic, and I say, listen, save the eggs, and you know my bed, but save the eggs.
Excellent, brother.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna eat this now.
How long does this last, by the way?
It lasts the whole combat, I believe. I'll double check for you. You can keep going. I'll let you know.
All right, thank you.
Up to an hour. It's concentration.
Yes. All right, Zazizel. You
All right.
are
I'm
you
still
are on that moop.
okay. So when the moop started running,
Mm-hmm.
my plan was to leap off of the moop.
Mm-hmm.
Did my magic give away my position? You said.
I mean, for anybody who was paying attention, but nobody was really paying attention.
Okay, yeah. So that wizard was underneath a moop at the time,
Yeah, he didn't see anything.
intending to set fire. Okay. So I would like to leap off of the moop directly onto that wizard.
Oh, the wizard.
On the
Okay.
Cuttlefish?
Yeah.
And
problem.
I'm gonna stab him with my flaming dagger.
All right. Shing.
All right. So that's a 20. Not a
Dang,
natural.
all right. Yeah. Well, this guy is not so
That was
wily. Also, he is lying on the ground. So dive, and you leap upon him, stabbing him quite handily.
And so that is gonna be 2 + 2 is 4, + 3 is 7, + 4 is 11, + 2 is 13, plus. Oh wait, I forgot to roll another d6 for flaming dagger.
Oh Jesus!
It was a 1. Does anybody know where I was at?
You were a lot. So
Sneak attack, baby!
that's right. Oh yeah. Well,
Sneak attack and magic weapons.
You stab him good. You pretty much just leap onto him, and like it's literally that moment the other moop hit the table bounced out of the way. He thought he was safe underneath the table, and he looks up, he's like, oh no, and then you leap down on him, go, and you put it to
Dive.
that's oof. Yeah, he's not entirely dead. I'd say mostly dead.
That's slightly alive.
That's slightly alive, mostly dead. All right, and then you punch him. No. All right. So Augustus,
All right.
you're on a flaming moop. What do you do?
I am going to dive off of the flaming moop directly at the wizard who is on the floor.
Very well.
And I'm going to be bringing Betsy coming down onto him thusly.
All right. Go for it.
All right. Here we go. Holy shit.
We get 1 per hour. Don't worry.
All right. Well, I have to respect it. I rolled a 1. So this die is fired for the rest of the game. Okay.
And your magical, powerful sword goes
Yank.
right into that table.
Can't believe you.
Oh, and its magical blade slices through the table powerfully, and it's stuck there, chunked into the table.
Yep.
You did, however, manage to land vaguely gracefully, so you're not you're not on the ground, but you are on the table. You're like, this is not where I intended to land. This is not this. The moop bucked a little bit as you tried to leap, and bam, you put that sword right into the table.
Yep.
Well done. All right. Cuttlebert gonna get in the. He's actually going to tentacle his way onto the flaming moop and zooms down the into the basement.
Oof.
Down the stairs, you hear crash as apparently there's probably a wall down there somewhere that the moop just slammed into. Moop number 2 is still on fire, loses his grip, and 1, 2, 3, 4,
On reality.
Romulus, you might want to dodge. Give me a dexterity save.
Oh wow. Really? All right. All right. Dexterity. All right. It's better than strength. I got a 7.
Oh,
It was a natural
Yeah.
5.
oh, okay. Well, huh. Fortunately,
Remember that time we were awesome?
fortunately, the moop swings around wildly. It's you suddenly realize there is a giant horn in that moop's fur, and you're like, what the wham, and it slams into you for 7 damage,
Oh, that's
throwing you 10 feet across the room.
really not
Bam.
good at all. 7, you said?
Yes.
Like 7.
Yeah. Like this many.
Like between 6 and between 6 and 8.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
It slams. It turns, catches the side of the door, and it cannot get through.
That's not good. I didn't do anything to him.
He is currently still on fire. This is the doorway. There we go. He's on fire.
Fire's on him.
Wham! Slams into the door frame, cracking it a little bit. The door kind of creaks. Really awesome opening round. Not so
I
good.
know. I was thinking the same exact thing.
They're doing
Oh.
so well.
We are all rolling so bad.
Right. And there's moops. Wizard is gonna try to actually cast a real spell this time. And what does he got? Well, I guess there's he's gonna try. No, he doesn't see you as a threat, Augustus. So he's just gonna put all of his hold person into Zazizel. Make a save.
Doesn't see me as a threat. I'm not sure.
What kind of save?
This is gonna be a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Sally
Sally,
takes advantage.
Zazizel has to make a save for that spell. So Sally, you can give your advantage to Zazizel. So Zazizel, roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Sally gave the disadvantage to the wizard, but it's not technically. So roll 2 dice and do not fail.
So yeah, wisdom save, or you said it was a
Wisdom save.
wisdom save.
Roll some die.
That's gonna be a 10. Oh wait, no, the higher one. So that'll be 11.
No. All right.
I don't have wisdom, you guys.
You are held. Stabby.
So I'm just frozen like this.
Yeah. The little glint in your eye. Glint. Oil can. All right. Boom. Hold person. And then he's going to use his entire movement. Oh, gosh. To get up. I don't know if that's the best move for him, but he's going to try. Meow. And Goblin.
Thanks anyway, Sally.
Yeah, it's good. At least she's not a potted plant. That is true.
This may be it. Depends.
So
Can we take Magnus's initial disadvantage that he tried to give to the goblin this round?
Sure. The goblin is actually going to use his thievy abilities and disengages, steps back, and disappears. Zoop. Because he doesn't want to die. He also gives you the finger.
That's so rude.
And then let's see, Cuddlebert. Yep. And that's enough chaos. However, from outside, you do hear. But nothing happens this round.
Flaming
The one thing that you do hear, to see though, is that the moops that are in the room kind of stop, even though they're kind of on fire, and they kind of go, and you can tell they tilt their head a little bit as if they are listening, even though they're just basically made of fur. So yeah, that happened. Ayala.
Yes. Where is Cuttlebird?
Down the stairs, there's a tunnel. You can see in the dark though, so you're fine as far as that goes. And he is down. There's a bit of a hallway. You see the moop barreling down. Oh, the moop's on fire, so you can actually see the hallway.
Oh no.
So
the moop is on fire. We don't need to worry
This
with the
moop is on fire.
Fire. Yeah, so he's still behind the moop though, right? So he's like closer to me.
he's actually using the tentacles and his own climbing ability to climb onto the moop, despite the fire, in an effort to get away. Which the moop, by the way, has a really long movement and is all the way down this hallway. Which, of course, I just looked at the map, and this is gonna be really funny. So don't worry.
Is it gonna be funny? Is it gonna be funny?
Oh yeah,
Is it gonna be funny for
you? You're gonna love it. Actually, what actually happens? Nice, dwarf. For those of you who have been tuning in since the first season,
That would be the ultimate callback.
Brother,
so
you think I'm
Ayala,
gonna make it?
Wow.
what you see as the moop heads down the staircase, taking up the entire hallway. It gets down the stairs. Now the stairwell is large, right? It's got a pretty high ceiling. Once it gets down there, you can just make out that there is a wall, like the foundation perhaps of this temple. And there is only a small carved hole carved out of the stone, just big enough for this moop to get through, because it is literally exactly moop sized and it gets through, and you see its fur get squished down, like it's trying to jam a giant Q-tip into a very tiny hole.
Oh no.
And it goes through, putting out the fire and scraping Cuttlebird off the top.
Amazing. It's like a Wile E. Coyote cartoon. I love it.
And it just scrapes him off. The moop continues down the hallway, no longer in flames. But Cuttlebird is lying there on the ground like, what happened? And he thought he was doing so well. So Moop no longer on fire. Moop all the way down the hallway, squeezing through the little tunnel. And you're like, wow, I really thought Moops were bigger. And it just shrinks down. But
Moop in a
there's
corset.
there's Cuttlebird lying there on the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him. So I'm gonna run after him. And originally, I was gonna try to put the moops out. I just want to say that, but you eliminated that problem for me. So now I'm gonna go after him with my flame blade, out of the frying pan into the fire.
All right. He is well within your movement, and go for it.
Amazing. So that is going to be an attack, which I'm going to roll now.
Oh,
That is going to be
Reverend Tommy
17.
just used his crit on you for that. So
Yes,
Tommy,
thank
you are the
Tommy.
best.
Cool. Yeah, so that's gonna hit, and then I'm gonna roll some sweet fire damage. Let me grab some dice and roll. And that's double, right?
yep. Well, you
All right.
just roll the whole thing, add it up, and then double it.
Right. So that's gonna be 30 damage.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
So
Double
40.
I did 80
all right.
before.
So
So
is it-
exactly how would you like to end this?
Oh Oh boy. Well,
Give
you know
us
what?
so many.
I was kind of hoping to do a little non-lethal damage action at the end because
You
I
can
really
absolutely
want
subdue.
Romulus to be the one to like have this final moment.
Aw.
So I'm
Alright.
gonna whip my flame blade around and like hold him on point, and then I'm like gonna grab him around the neck and like drag him back up the stairs.
If you choose to, you can actually do non-lethal damage, even though I mean, according to the rules, which is hilarious because it is a flaming sword. So you can just beat him senseless and then stop just before you kill him. Like,
yeah, like maybe the fire like slightly cauterizes the wound. I don't know.
And,
Do
and it is
that.
true. I mean, he's wearing armor, so you can just beat him, solidly. Just wham, wham. The flames, and Josh is correct. It is actually total 50 damage because that 10 is doubled.
Right, that's
so
what
that
I was
was-
thinking.
So
Okay.
yes, you beat him senseless. The flames erupt around him. His shield, however, tries to grab at your sword, which is probably the only reason that you didn't actually manage to kill him. The tentacles on his shield, which, by the way, the face of the shield looks like a cuttlefish, and the tentacles are real and moving and swiping at your sword, and you're like trying to get around it. But you certainly beat the snot out of him.
Is there a way to like use my extra damage to neutralize whatever the tentacle thing is?
I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, you can keep whacking at it. It is kind of on. It's strapped to his arm, but
Okay.
but yeah, it's not gonna. I mean, you can kind of like knock it away, but it's still on his arm.
right.
So yeah, a little bit. Oh, very well. Kazoo.
So I'm kind of mad at this little goblin zombie. I would like to cast my spell on him. The one that does psychic damage. That's right.
Do you have to be able to see your opponent? Probably.
Only one creature target must make a wisdom. Doesn't say I have to see him. Doesn't say line of sight. It's really based on hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So I could still say it if he is within range. I'm going to say, normally I would say I have to see him, but so he is definitely within 60 feet.
Right. That you know of. All right. I'm gonna give him advantage. So he makes a save, right?
Yeah, wisdom 12 is.
All right. You are unsure. You're like, you suck. You're not really sure what's happened. But
I'm
give me
so
that
mad,
that
though.
damage number.
I will give you that damage number. So it is 3d6. 3d6. 1, 2, 3. 9.
Oh, and John's gonna give him the critical fail on the save. All right.
Yeah, so that would
So,
be
18.
times 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
Somewhere in the room you hear go, "Gah! Yeah, yeah." Somewhere in the
Where
center of
don't-
the room.
That's for stabbing me, you big jerk.
All right.
I'm a lover, not
okay.
a fighter.
Romulus.
Can you point to me? Well,
There's you.
I'm
You
gonna,
got knocked back 10 feet.
yeah,
The moop is wandering around over here.
this moop is on fire.
Yup.
I want to actually, I want to go over. I'll actually truck across over there to like the bed, and I want to check how the. I know you don't believe me, but I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna run, and I want to see how the eggs are, and not as important, but I do want to see the status of the bed.
Okay.
Can I notice him running and just be like,
You actually are looking right in his direction, and you're just like, what?
It's real awkward. It's real awkward. It's like Steven Seagal. Like it's like weird. You know what I mean? Like it's not pretty.
It's not pretty. All right. The bed seems to be okay. The eggs are in really good condition and they look very comfortable. They've clearly been cared for and wrapped up in your blanket. And you're like, that's my blanket. And there's, your pillow has been put in there to make them look just comfy.
I want to, and I'll stand guard there. I mean, I ran, so that's all I can do. But I'm gonna keep my back to him, and I'm prepared to do magic if I need to. Check these eggs. Yeah.
I know it was a typo from Reverend Tommy when he said Baywatch slots motion running, but now I can only imagine Hasselhoff running and then every so often pausing, pull the one-arm bandit, and then continue.
Right.
Wait, what was it a typo for?
Slow motion running.
Baywatch what running?
Slow
motion running.
Yeah. I don't think you got to worry about me being faster than Augustus.
No, I think it's amazing. I think that it's great and it should be canon, and you are just that fast and we just never knew.
And also because you can cast like speed or something on
I
your
can
side.
actually. That's not one thing I can do. I can't do that.
Oh, all right. Well, it theoretically could happen.
I should be able to cast slow.
Well, like I said, the bed seems to be okay. The eggs seem to be okay. You do recognize that your blankets are being used to cuddle these little eggs there. They shine with an iridescent bronze that just looks like they're happy and healthy.
Yeah, that's great.
Surprise. All right. Zazizel. Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, yeah. You're not doing anything.
Oh.
Augustus, what do you do?
All right. So I yank on my sword. Am I able to pull it out of the table?
You're going to actually need to make a strength check.
All right. And strength is 15. Okay, so... And I did not make it. Okay.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Oh, what's your bonus on strength?
Oh, sorry. Goodness. That
19.
is a +2. It's a +2 bonus.
All right. And thankfully, because your sword is magical,
Yeah.
you're like, it's really hard. And you almost didn't fail because I only set the DC at a 10. Okay. But you're like, the magic of the sword slices back out the other way it came in.
Oh, Josh!
Is giving
I
you
curse you!
I got a disadvantage from Josh.
Roll your disadvantage, Augustus. Roll.
Wow.
You can't roll worse than I shouldn't have said that.
So the disadvantage I rolled. So am I just rolling it the same thing again?
Yeah,
I rolled. I actually rolled a 10 plus the 2 now, so I rolled a 12.
You
Okay, like I said,
barely just made it.
Ooh.
It takes you your entire action to pull your sword out.
Oh no, that completely ruins my plan.
Absolutely.
Oh, can I take quick question then?
Yeah.
May I take my bonus action of action surge then?
Oh, yeah, as a bonus action. Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Action surge. Turn and shoot the wizard.
You gonna shoot me? Why?
Because he's next to me and
Oh,
not you.
right there. I was like, what would you?
Why would I shoot you?
I don't know, because I took your bed when we were kids or something. I don't know.
Is this
Tell us
my,
how
is this
fast
my
you
old
ran.
bed? Is this my
No.
old bed that you took?
No.
All right.
Shoot the wizard, please.
All right, shooting the wizard.
Yes, please.
Oh, wait.
and Heather's giving you a critical success.
All right, excellent. Shooting the wizard, and I get What is it? D6 plus 3. All right. 9 points of damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So you shoot him in the back as the wizard is literally going, and laughing at Zazizel. I'm gonna make my escape, just like a wizard to do his whole like.
Quick question. I prefer to not shoot him in the back if I can do it. Can I say to him, "Hey"?
Yes.
All right. Hey.
And so Sally, just so you know, Heather gave him a critical success, so the Nat one will have to wait. So hang on to that.
Sally, I've already rolled one Nat one tonight. Don't do this to me.
And so he's like, I'm going to make my escape. And you're like, hey. And he turns and you just shoot him.
It's like that Indiana Jones scene with the bullwhip at the end.
I'm going to use magic. Blam. Caught him monologuing. Pow. And you put him down. Bam. But then, all right, so there we go.
Does that freeze Zazizel, or is the spell still there?
Zazizel will be able to go next round. As this moop, who is currently on fire and is now slightly more on fire. All right, so the other moop, hang on just a sec. All right. Ayala, you notice that the moop is slammed into the wall. So it got through that little tunnel and apparently opened back up. Like apparently the little area is just where like the foundation of the temple building that is here. That it just got through the foundation. There is apparently a passage beyond because you see all of its fur go whoop, right back out. It goes another maybe 20 feet. Slams into a wall, manages to spin all the way around, and is coming straight at you, and is running as fast as it can. Gadoom, gadoom, squeezes through the tunnel again as you're sitting there like, what?
That poor baby.
And it, oh God, and I just Nat21'd it. Oh my God. I didn't see that coming at all. By the way, this moop got 2 20s in a row for the slamming into the wall and then spun around. That was the first roll, and then it just literally lowers its head. You see the fur as it squeezed through the tunnel. The fur pulls back. You see the horns come out, and you just literally like, what? And it lowers its head, raises it up, and pummels you for 18 points of damage, bringing you all the way back up the staircase into the room. And you're just literally thrown. Boom. Okay, wait. All right. Let me see. Let me give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You land just shy of the eggs. Romulus, you're like on the bed checking it out, and you're like, suddenly you're like, "Wah!" Flies into the room.
I'm like the goalie right now. I'm like,
you kind of come in between, like, no. And
if I got to, I'll get in the way. I'm not gonna let.
Yeah, you leap onto the bed, covering the eggs in their soft, downy blankets and stuff that they've got swooshing into the bed as Ayala slams
are more important.
Yeah.
Than the bed.
I mean, I'm guessing, and also Rev Tommy wants to know, and I'm curious. I'm guessing it hit Cuttlebert too.
Oh yeah, I got a 19. I cannot believe this moop has rolled the best rolls of this entire game.
Murder moop.
Murder moop.
Hashtag murder
on
moop.
you
Put it
and
on
a
a
19
t-shirt.
on Cuttlebert. Tromple. It tramples Cuttlebert and clobbered you. You flew up in the air. Literally, and see, 40, 60, and it is here at the top of the stairs. And it literally chucked you into the air like almost 30 feet. You just flew. You're like, I can fly.
Aw, that's so sad.
Let's see. Moop, moop, moop. Okay. And then the other moop. Let's see. All right, rolling for that other moop. That moop runs back inside. After slamming into the side of the wall, turns around, and heads off that way. Which of course, Moop's still on fire.
I love that we're having like more trouble with the moops than we are with the big evil villain you planned for us for like.
Right? I mean, you just crushed him, and then like even his buddy.
Now we're gonna die from some moops running around.
And then
I regret nothing.
you hear coming up the hillside. The doors again, they smash off their hinges, and the largest marshmallow you've ever seen. Mama Moop. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Someone else is here. As a warning. Definitely yelling, Mom! Mom! As a warning,
right here, little dude.
flies over to you, trying to tell you that Mama Moop has found her children, and they're here, and she is going to clobber anything she can get her hands on that has hurt her moops.
That guy did it.
Mom! Okay. Yeah, you can kill Cuttlefish all you want. I don't care. I got 3 moops. Let's see what you can do. There's eggs. There's moops. There's mama moops. Ayala, you are kind of stunned a little bit, but you're on the ground trying to figure out just where the heck you are. You look around, you see Romulus's foot. Okay, so you're near Romulus. What do you do?
All right. So I'm going to start off by saying, Patreon Saints, if you want to bestow some love upon this, I greatly appreciate you because I need it. I'm going to try to cast Animal Friendship on the Mama Moop.
Oh.
Good idea.
You are a druid.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I forget that. So I'm going to attempt to commune with the Mama Moop and basically tell her that we do not mean her harm, because that is what animal friendship is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, convince a beast that you mean it no harm. So I'm gonna take away my flame blade and just approach and break my house. I'm going to approach with open arms and try to say like, hey, we will help you and your babies leave safely. Yeah.
Advantage and a +5.
So, if the
druid action.
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher,
the
spell fails though. So I don't know how that works with pluses and stuff.
Well, Bill just gave
These
you
are
an
moops.
auto success.
First of all, they're moops. They don't have intelligence. So they do have intelligence, but it's lower
Those
than 4.
poor dumb fluffy babies.
Yes. So you're like, you get up. You, of course, as the door gets darkened by the shadow of this mama moop that fills the entire doorway, shattering the door open. You're like, you're sort of stunned by the cuteness, and then realize that you also just got chucked 30 feet up and forward in the air by
the littler one,
half the size, and you're like, okay, all right. So you get to your feet, And you're like, and does animal friendship have a range? I'm sorry, I don't know. Or do you have to touch them?
Let's see. It says I just need to have a morsel of food, and I have like tons of rations in my bag. So,
all right, you interact with you grab your ration, hold it up, and go, "Mama Moop, Mama Moop."
oh, I'm sorry. It's 30 feet. Hopefully that doesn't change things.
10, 20. If you have not moved forward, 20. It's actually right that you are. Thank goodness this moop is gigantic because you are just in range.
No, Reverend Tommy.
I'm gonna actually because I saw the advantages in auto success. I'm gonna give it to you because the thing is that even though the fur is in the room, the actual moop may not technically be in the room. You don't know. It's hard to see because they're just fur. But you lean in just close enough as you're actually still prone. Actually, and you lean over, roll over just close enough that what you think is maybe a nose pops out of the fur, smells the food somehow magically using your druidic abilities to like.
I wafted it over.
Like,
I used a little gust of wind action.
And it things are seem a little less tense all around for all moops concerned, except for the one that's currently on fire. Kazoo, what do you do?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Who's still alive besides the guy that stabbed me?
As far as I know.
None of the bad guys are, just the moops, and the wizard is down. You literally look over just in time to see Augustus just clank and put one into that wizard.
Good job.
And yeah. You do not
Is there
see
any
bad guys.
chance I could put that moop that's on fire out? Like I have water skin.
You can absolutely try. I mean, there is a bucket on the table,
Is it
and
alcohol?
you think maybe it looks like the size of a thing that the hill giant could use to drink.
Ah.
You don't know what's in it, but
Sniff. Does it smell flammable?
Looks like a big thing of beer.
That won't burn. Try and put the little guy out. And
All
by
right.
little, I mean the non-giant one.
Okay, just give me a D20. It's basically kind of a dex check. Might be kind of a survival check.
I hate these. All right. Let's see.
+5.
Oh,
Okay.
+5 from
Oh,
Frank.
thank you, Frank, who is not here.
Yeah.
Good job, Frank.
So that's both
So-
+5. All right, there we go.
That would be 6 + 5. That's 11. And then what was it?
oh, +5.
So
Oh,
I have 11. What was it?
Survival check.
11.
Thank you,
Oh,
Frank.
13.
I love
Thank
you.
Frank. So I've got a 13.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say put half of it out, so it no longer has 2 fire markers, just the one. It's
See,
not
I'm
quite enough
helping.
here to put all of him out, but you did put out a solid part of him.
I'm helping, I think.
And then it goes to Romulus,
Seriously.
All right.
clutching those eggs.
The big moop coming in. Is it clear that it stopped? Like, does it look like it stopped?
It definitely was like busting in and like ready to put its foot through something, and then it kind of takes a deep breath.
All right. This fiery one, is he still lashing around? And
Oh yeah.
all right, I'm gonna cast sleep on that one. I'm gonna do magic, and I'm gonna cast sleep on that one.
I'm sorry. Did you say you were gonna do
Magic.
magic?
Yeah. And I'm gonna cast sleep, and then hopefully we can put the fire out.
Can we just roll it around?
It's
Just try to roll it.
gonna be let's see. Hold on. Oh wow, it's 48. All right, 7, 15. So 420. 24. And it's 29 hit points worth of moop I can put to sleep.
All right. You're like, sleep. And the moop.
Like, sleep.
The moop takes a step forward, and then you see a large mouth open up in the middle of all this fur, and like, the biggest animal yawn you've ever seen in your life.
I probably yawn too when I see that.
This is contagious.
Oh wow.
But it remains standing, so you're not sure what exactly happened. But
I don't know how moops sleep.
it might be
like a moop tipping we can maybe do later.
Zazizel, you are free from your bondage and shake it off. The wizard is on the ground, shot through with a crossbow bolt. Mama Moop standing basically in front of you, 10 feet away. Flaming Moop right behind you, a mere 5 feet away. And Angry Moop coming up the stairs right over there.
And where's Cuttlebert? He's just down in the other room.
As far as you know, Cuttlebert was down there and then possibly got trampled by a Moop.
I'm gonna stab the wizard. I was already frozen in this position. I'm just gonna bring it down and say, I hate being held personed.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then your trusty mount comes down and starts attacking as well.
You hungry, buddy? Just have some.
Augustus, what do you do?
All right, I see this happening.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna assume that Kazoo, you had to get over here to splash that.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to rip off my cape.
From
Going
your
to
land
go jump over onto the moop that is on fire and smother the flames with my cape that I got at Lando Capes. And this week only, they are offering a 2-for-1 discount. Lando Capes. Oh yes, you're looking fine.
All right. Tell them Nat21 sent you. You get a discount.
Use your discount, Cloud City.
Oh my. All right. So
I'm beating down the flames.
So the thing is, so the fire is on top. You can use an athletics check to leap onto the moop and start trying to put it out.
All right, very good.
Athletics.
Very good. And where to go? Athletics. Oh, wow, yeah. 19.
All right. And then give me your just give me a. I guess it's basically an attack. It's basically a hand. You know, you're attacking the flames. I attack the flames.
All right, I attack the darkness. Sorry. All right. What am I rolling it with though? Like what is?
I mean, it's basically like your hand to hand.
Oh, all right. Very good. All right. In that case, 14.
All right. Yeah, you do a pretty good job putting out the fire. It's pretty much out. You've managed to whap the major flame. There's definitely like some little embers burning on in there, but the major flame has gone out. And Mama Moop
Save the moops.
moves in a little, nuzzles her little baby Moop. The other Moop, however, is charging up the staircase. Right towards the eggs. right towards Romulus, right towards Ayala.
I'm protected.
As a reaction, Romulus and
Yeah.
Ayala, this is a reaction. What are you doing as this guy is coming, barreling up the staircase?
It's the moop.
Yes.
I'm gonna sacrifice my body to save the eggs.
All right. So, are you gonna like leap onto the eggs? Are you?
I like step forward as far as I can, and I take like a stance, like I do like one of these, like I'm like really like just don't like go away, like back off, like, and I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna sacrifice. I'm gonna get in the way and like just stop. And I'll be like, just go that way. Just wave it off. I'll try to like wave it off.
All right. Ayala, what are you doing as a reaction to this?
Oh!
So, as a druid, I can turn into any creature that I have seen before.
Uh-huh.
I would like to turn into a moop.
Yes.
And also block the damage. And if I can, take a little step in front of Romulus because he's squishy. And I don't want him to get squished.
Can you animal shape as a reaction?
Yeah, so turning into an animal is a bonus action for me because I'm Circle of the Moon.
I can't do can I do magic?
If you can use it if you can do it as a reaction, there are some spells that you can do as a reaction.
No.
But no. Okay.
No.
All right. So Ayala, you turn. You're like, that's that moop that clobbered me. Oh, I know. Question. Now that you've seen Mama Moop and a regular moop, which one are you going to turn into?
Mama moop, mama moop, mama moop,
Mama.
All right.
A mama moop.
I'm like, I don't have any more giant skulls. Oh wait, I do, but I don't know where it is.
What happened to your marshmallows from last week? Grab one of those.
Right. Oh, you know what I do? Okay. Hilariously.
So now we see if Paul's wearing
Stop
pants.
showing us your underwear. God.
I know.
Stop it, Tommy. Stop it.
I have
We talked about this. Oh my
a bigger skull.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's not exactly to scale. Just a reminder that. All right.
Is that the mega moop? The mega moop. You see, all the moops, they kind of cluster together and become the mega moop.
Mega moop. I'll form the legs. You form the head.
Oh wow.
Okay,
You're
so
a Voltron of moops.
Just give me a D20 roll, and this is basically it's not exactly a grapple, but it's basically you're gonna like. I'm assuming you're just gonna like headbutt into the other one with your horns and all that, and just try to like stop them cold.
Yeah, I'm imagining this basically like an airbag.
So give me a D20 and just tell me what that roll is.
All right.
You are the same density as each other.
Oh, all right. Sally is going to give you her Nat21.
Sally.
Bam, she didn't use it earlier. So you
All hail the Patreon saints.
You see Romulus kind of crumple back a little bit, like, oh god, and you turn in, boom, you fluff out just like a giant airbag, and put your head down into it as the other moop just, and you just stop them cold. Just
nice.
Do. And Romulus, you are swimming in a world of fur and curly white hairs.
I don't feel like this is necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's probably that you for a moment you think you're dead, You think, this must be floating through a cloud.
I'm gonna look for the dragon. I'm gonna look for a Tragador and see where she is. Because now that I'm in the afterlife,
Oh,
I think that maybe she'd be happy I tried to save her eggs.
My heart.
All right. So, yeah. So, it stops dead. Boom. Ayala, you're taking up a whole bunch of room over there. And let's see, I don't have anything else that's the same size. It just stops cold. Oof. Romulus, you eventually slide out of the fur. Boom.
Do I realize I'm not dead?
Yeah, you kind of like, oh, huh. Okay, I guess that happened. All right. So I do have a little white owlbear here. This is kind of big, so I'll just.
Oh yes! Oh my gosh, guys, it came full circle. It's an owlbear.
Owlbear. So there we go. So you are the mama moop there, and it is the. Yeah, we'll just make you the owlbear.
I want to be the owlbear.
yeah, seriously.
It's a little bigger.
It's
all right.
snow owlbear.
It is the snowy owlbear.
Black beak.
By the way, yeah, just if you guys didn't know, this is my snowy owlbear. Because owlbears, they're not just one kind of owlbear. This one's a snowy owlbear.
I love it.
All right, so wham! It's stopping cold. That was an amazing reaction. That was probably the best thing that you could do. And really now good. The room is full of moops. And oh man, just when you take a breath.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is he?
Well,
not a moop.
Actually,
where is he?
A fire breaks out right between the two moops, Mama Moop and Baby Moop. Suddenly, and you see Kazoo, because you're like looking around for him. You're like, where is that dude? And you see him for a split second and just go whoom, and lights up all the fur between the two, and then disappears using his rogue action. Swoosh, and he's clearly on this side of the moops. And
Can I yell to my teammates?
Yeah.
There's one more. He's a rogue. He's really good at hiding.
Okay. So
where is he?
So what do you do? So that was Ayala. So actually, we're actually at the top. So Ayala, you are a big giant moop, and the moop next to you just burst into flames.
Well, I feel threatened. This is the first time I felt threatened by fire.
How weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Now you know how the moops feel.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I am going to just kind of like slowly back up, but like also knowing that the eggs are there. And I'm going to try to like use my fluff to protect the eggs and sit on it like a mama hen.
Okay. All right.
Because I simultaneously don't want to get lit on fire and also want to protect the eggs.
All right. You do your best to do that. You feel the bed with your hind leg, and you're like, okay, I think I just settle in on here. And Romulus, you like, here comes this giant ball of fur. It seems to be moving slow enough that's not crushing the eggs, and definitely like it just covers all the eggs. Shield of fluff. Kazoo, what did you do?
All right. I saw exactly where he was, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to target just behind it, and I'm going to do a spell I almost never do. Show me what 5 square feet looks like.
Each one of these is 5 square feet. Each of these little squares.
This may or may not work, but I am going to target, and I'm pointing on the screen like you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, like, so it's whoever this dude is, he's going to have to kind of go either through flaming moops or through this 5-foot square area of whirling daggers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So there's no save. It's just boom, daggers. Doesn't matter his armor class. If he's in that 5-foot square, he gets hit by XD4. I don't remember.
It's like
what
per level, right?
Yeah, and it's yeah, but I'm only casting it at 2nd level, so it's 44.
All right. All right. Oh man. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. He does become visible as he's like, what?
Nice.
Takes several hits from whirling daggers in midair. And there he is. Wham, 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 wham. I will use this to represent the 5-foot square. As he was trying to make his escape, he gets sliced in the back and leaps forward. You see him, although there's a giant moop between you and him, and you know, but you definitely hear him yelling and screaming. Romulus, you're covered in a lot of.
Can I do a bonus action?
Oh yeah. What do you got?
I'd like my bonus action to so the bardic song of the bonus song, right? But then there's the negative version of it, which is called Cutting Words. It's basically the opposite of what it is, so it adds minus to whatever.
Gotcha.
Things fine.
So it's minus 1d6. So
Very well.
minus 4.
Nice.
On next.
All right. He was just trying to get away, cause some confusion. All right, Romulus.
All right. So I'm gonna cast now. I'm not trying to make this obvious that I'm trying to do this, but I'm trying to do this. I'm gonna do magic. And I'm gonna cast a web right on him. And it's 20 feet. So I want to make sure that I get the, if anyone asks later, I'll say I wasn't intentionally doing this, but I'm intentionally doing this. I'm going to get the fire that's on the moop so that the webs light on fire. Center on that guy.
All right. You are going to have to move in a little bit. You're on the far side.
Range. I got 60 feet. I can do it from here.
So it comes out of your hands?
No, it's centered on him, 20-foot radius.
All right.
I can do it within 60 feet.
Gacca.
Yeah.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, it's bad news. It's like, and it's going to catch on fire. It's like a mess. The whole thing's a mess.
All right. So that whole area there.
Yeah.
So Moop Mama gets covered in webs. The whirling blades slice up a bunch of the webs, but they catch on fire, throwing fire everywhere, all over the guy, and now he's on fire too.
Yeah.
All right. So, well done there. Well done there.
And that's teamwork. High five.
That's teamwork. Diesel.
That's pretty good.
All right, so we've got flaming whirling blades to the right of him, and webs in the whole area.
Now there's a whole big thing of webs right here. Half on the Moop, half on him.
All right. Can I occupy the square next to him?
You'd have to get around him. You can go through the flaming moops over this way, but there's daggers. If you go this way, there's partially flaming moop, and you could make it 10, 20, 30. You could get over there.
Can I go through the flaming moop though?
You can go under the moop's legs.
Okay.
And then go straight at him. There, you will actually come out in webs, but only just in that spot, and you're next to him, so you could actually attack him if you'd like.
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to stab him with my flaming dagger.
Okay. Stab away.
This is a very fiery fight.
It is.
Okay, that's 20 again.
Oh man. All right.
This my Nat21 die has rolled 4 12s and 13s tonight. Okay.
And this is your flaming dagger.
And does sneak attack apply to that?
No.
Okay.
Not this guy.
It's gonna be 5 6.
6. All right. You're like, yeah, and then you're like, oh, I'm covered in webs, stuck to a
What
moon.
are all the
Ah.
bonuses?
There's no sneak attack or
No.
divine smite on that.
No, just a regular old stab. All right, Augustus.
All right. So am I still on top of the moop that I initially had tried to put out?
Yes.
Very good. Do I have clear line of sight to
That guy?
that guy?
Yes. Because you're up here technically.
Yes. All right. In that case, we're shooting.
You're actually shooting.
I'm actually shooting.
All
I
right.
shot earlier of my own free
That's
accord.
true. That's true.
You
All right,
did.
go for it.
Oh, how?
21, 21, 21.
My friends,
Oh.
I rolled a natural 1 earlier this evening, but tonight, I, Augustus Posthumus Dragonfire, am proud to announce I have rolled my first natural 21 of the evening.
Yay!
This makes me
You know,
happy.
All right.
I hear
Here we
these
go.
dice go up to 21. I don't believe it. This one doesn't go any higher than
You have to
10.
find out for yourself.
Yeah. So,
All right.
so I shoot him. All right. And
Standing in the flames, you just F you, pal.
basically,
Roll some
right.
damage. He
Rolling the
actually doesn't have much left. Go for it.
rolling the damage. Okay. Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Crossbow, you
9.
shot-
Every time I do hand crossbow tonight, it's 9. So yeah, it's 9.
Oh my gosh. And then doubled. That's 18.
18. Oh, excellent. I forgot about the doubling.
He didn't really have that much left, and swunk. Once again, you put him another person down in the webs, twirling. Oh, and it just gets worse because he falls into
the twirling
daggers.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember that time you stabbed me, you son of a.
Oh yeah. All right, so technically not in combat. Augustus, you can put the flames out of the
Moopa
group that you're on.
Can I use animal handling while I'm
Sure.
going to try to calm the poor creature?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'm also going to turn off my
16.
spell.
All right.
So
All right.
16 on the animal handling.
You managed to put out the fire. It wasn't that big of a fire, but you do manage to put it out. And he was just trying to use it as a diversion to get away, but apparently that was the worst thing you could do.
It really was.
It really was.
He made that choice. He
Should've
made a
ran.
choice.
Should have ran. We had the choice. We had a
Yeah.
chance. All right. A splattered goblin everywhere. Oh gosh, trampled. One guy's trampled. One guy is stabbed and shot, and then the other guy shot, and then he's like this group is like making hash browns at Waffle House.
I love Waffle House.
I'm gonna make this bad guy splattered, smattered,
Scattered, smothered, and
Stabbered.
covered.
covered, and trampled. And how would you like your bad guy? I'm gonna have him whirled
Over hard.
real hard. All right, so the moops seem to be calmed You didn't manage to not break the eggs. Everybody's actually alive. It's amazing. We
I'm
are.
gonna go see what that rogue had on him.
Oh, all right. He has a cloak, but he has a very nice brooch.
Grab it.
Yoink. And that dagger he had was
Grab
like
it.
super sharp. You're not
Yeah,
sure it's magical, but it's like really, 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 really sharp.
Can I get the cloak?
His cloak is not the magic thing.
Oh, got it.
But the brooch is the magic thing, and I'm gonna hook you
So
up.
the moop's
We'll
kind of
talk about that.
mulling around a little bit.
I'm gonna detect magic on all this stuff.
All right.
But that dude, I'm super pissed at him.
But speaking of cloaks, like I would totally love to not be a moop at this moment and like go try to find that guy. I want to try to find Cuddlebert.
Oh yeah, he is. When I say trampled, I mean trampled, smattered, battered, splattered, and covered and smothered. Yeah. He is. Yeah, it's a mess. It's really a mess.
I want to like take the cloak off of him. The thing that's not
the tentacle
actually,
shield.
Looks
thing.
more like a flag.
yeah.
A banner.
That's kind of suspiciously like something I heard Romulus describe one time.
Yeah.
It's for banner. I want it back.
And I'm going to kneel in front of Romulus and present the cloak to him.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna bring it over, and I'm gonna actually wrap it gently around the eggs,
Aw.
and then I'm gonna cuddle up around them in my bed. It's like, and it won't be long till I'm asleep.
Aw.
oh, brother.
All right, we'll let him sleep for a minute. Meanwhile, I want to go and double check that everything. I'll have my cloak on so that I'm hard to see, but I want to go and check the perimeter, make sure that we don't have any more of those sneaky, stealthy sons of bitches that aren't me.
So the staircase goes down into another tunnel, but inside this room, this is just this room, and there you are. I mean, yes, the tentacle sword is on the ground, still writhing. Cuddlebert never even got to monologue.
I slam it on the ground a couple of times and say, "Shut up! Shut up!" All right, and
that shield actually got stomped on. It's kind of bent, but it still has like little tentacle face, and the tentacles are like.
See if I can grab it and drag it.
Right. It reeks with evil, and both the sword and the shield, and they're just you're like you go near it and you're like, yeah.
I'll tell Azazel about it, but I will take my dagger and stab the sword a couple of times or something because I don't like.
You try it reacts. It's I mean you can pick it up by the handle, but yeah. Oh, and you realize that the tentacles on the end of it actually they're not octopus, they're more like squid, has like grabby rippy end part. Yeah. So
Calamari time.
Squid sword.
So no one else is around.
No one else is around. I mean, there's a hill giant outside.
I think collectively we might be able to put him to sleep.
Yeah, also he's easily confused.
He's still confused. All right, what do you do?
How did the big moop mama get past him? He must have thought that was his special treat.
He did.
I waited. They moved.
They did come. It may not be 7 moops, but it's 1 moop the size of 7. Yep. So you have several moops milling about inside this room, knocking over things, smashing beers, and a bed full of full of dragon eggs.
And Banner.
And a sleepy Romulus.
Yeah.
I go up to my brother, and since he's wrapped the banner around the eggs, I put my cloak on my brother.
Oh,
And I just say, "Sleep now, sleep."
I tell Ayala, we're secure. I think I did a quick walk to make sure there was no one else around. Cecil, those Cuttlefish things, they're nasty and super evil.
I can feel them. I'm gonna scoop those up and take care of them. We're gonna bring them back and find out what the heck's going on with them.
And I don't know if this is the time, but I would like to detect magic on the swank stuff. I might wait until we're not here to detect magic on these things.
So, Kazu, there is another passageway below us, and I will not consider us to be safe or secure until we evaluate what is underneath this temple.
That seems fair. It's probably very bad and dark. Do you think we could rest, maybe a short rest?
Mayhaps. It seems to me that this gang and this Cuttlebird was not necessarily working alone, and I'm wondering if we might find more clues to something sinister.
I sustained no injuries at all. Would you like me to go ahead as a scout?
Speaking of injuries, does anybody want me to touch them with my hands?
Please.
I do.
Yeah.
Hurt real bad.
Okay.
And her.
Hurt real bad.
Okay.
All
Okay.
So, Augustus, you can head on down the stairs.
I'll actually go with him.
Okay. It's actually it turns, it's just down the stairs as we talked about earlier. It goes down underneath clearly the foundation of this building, and then keeps going just a little bit farther, and then just turns to the right, and there's a room that perhaps was once, just a short time ago, a nice swanky gang leader's bedroom that totally brings all the chicks, and it has been smashed by a moop. The moop did a U-turn in that room and just crushed everything. And there's barely hanging on the wall is the black velvet painting, or the panther that glows in the black light.
Only it's a cuttlefish,
right?
doing
And then
this.
it's actually a displacer beast, and it's like, and then he had his little all the cool things he thought were really cool, and that I thought were cool in the early 90s. And yes, it's me. All right, I am.
It's a twist.
Dun, dun, dun.
Paolo was Cuttlebit the whole time.
But that moop literally just did a 360 and crushed
and pooped
everything
in
in that
there
room.
because
And
they
a little
just poop anywhere. Yeah.
They
A
do.
little bit of poop.
Yeah, so that's all that's in that room.
Yes, Reverend Tommy.
Even if I do
Cuttlebit also shopped at Horde Topic.
investigate check,
A what?
even if I do an investigate check,
Investigate away.
You don't want to see that room with a black light. I tell you what.
that is a 17.
A 17. You do find one bag that is it is definitely a bag of holding, because you're like, bag, and you're like, whoa, and it's like a bag full of gold treasure. It's clearly the dragon's hoard that they just shoved into this bag.
You can have whatever treasure you want, but I've always wanted a bag of holding. They're always way outside of my price range. Can I please have the bag of holding? Oh my god!
We have two now.
I will give you.
One's filled with dragon parts.
I will give you anything for the bag of holding. I will give you. I'll give you my brother. Oh my god! Can I have the bag of holding?
I can have your whole brother.
You can have my entire brother.
I'm with you. Like, listen, you can't just give away all the stuff. We gotta take.
You're not here. You're not here.
You're
right
not
now.
even in the room. You're not even in the room.
Yeah.
Listen, Augustus, we will need to talk about this further, but I'm searching around this room and I find myself to be very concerned because you
Well,
remember
obviously he was a pervert. Yes.
Well, what?
Well,
But
I'm very concerned.
anyway,
Look at this place.
Just look around you.
I mean, this is concerning, yes. But I am remembering when we were in the inn and Romulus was attacked by these shadow creatures.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes. Yeah, it was last week.
And just as you say that,
Yesterday.
so while the three of you, Kazoo, Zazizel, Romulus, are Romulus kind of nodding off into sleep. Kazoo, Zazizel, as you're standing there trying to kind of get the moops to kind of maybe face them towards the door, the hill giant pokes his head in and goes, "Oh, hey guys, I think Lady Smorta is here." And you see the sky grow dark and you hear the flapping of really big leathery wings.
Oh,
no.
And out the doorway behind the hill giant, who you thought was gigantic, lands this gigantic dark dragon as black smoke just pours off of its skin. You can see it has bones sticking through, like it's sometimes like its arms are not actually muscular, it's just bone, and purple smoke pours out of its mouth and it just lands and calls out, "Cuttlebert, where are my eggs?" And as the smoke rolls out from underneath her, you can see little shadow dragons like fly out in different directions away from her. And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
You're gonna make us fight an undead dragon? What the heck?
That's why you're here, Zazizel. This is what you trained for. This is everything
This
you
is
trained
what I
for.
trained for.
This is oddly specifically what you trained for.
I didn't train for this. I was a familiar for a dragon. Like all I did was go get the components, and I slept in that wonderful bed.
Well, my friends,
I didn't train for this. I'm still hurt real bad.
Before we are grievously murdered, how
Yes.
much did we get healed before?
Yeah, I would like to do some healing and stuff.
Yeah,
Should
please.
we do that next time,
Yeah,
or
you
we do
healed
that
up.
now?
Healed up a little bit. You healed them, everybody.
Maybe we can seal the doors and
and
they're out for 24 hours.
so of course you, the three of you, and Zazizel and Kazoo standing at the doorway. And Ayala and Augustus, by the time you come up the staircase and you're like, guys, what's going on? Oh crap. And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Dragon.
Next week is the campaign 2 season finale, everybody. And then we have a whole new campaign and we got new players. We have all
Because
of
we're not going to survive.
because we're just gonna TPK this.
Wait,
and we're gonna get some.
should we be announcing new players before we actually know if we live?
Like, come on.
I feel this is suspicious, guys.
And to be fair, I thought this was the finale. Like,
yeah, this is real suspicious.
I thought it
This
was
is-
finished, and that's why I was taking a nap, and why I blew all my good clothes.
Seriously, Kazoo, you're right.
Please, Josh, I got one more left.
There's a new cast sitting right outside the door. I mean, like,
I wouldn't cast everything I did if I knew this wasn't the finale. I thought I got my days confused. And I thought, boom, Cuttlebert, take all my magic. I'm going to go to sleep after this. That's messed up.
Patreons, we need you next week. Please make sure you
Don't
have
miss
us.
this.
We're clearly fighting
speaking-
against the odds here.
Patreon saints.
Oh, please.
If this can entice you, if this can entice any extra people to join your ranks, I have a special poem for you.
There we go.
Oh, geez.
This is a prayer. It's no, brother. This is fine. This is a prayer. Don't leave.
I'm not leaving.
All right, fine. As we run off to adventure today, and before we lay our heads down for bed, There are words we must endeavor to say. Anon the dream god does enter your head. To the Patreon saints who guard us well, we honor and thank with all due good cheer. Jeff Bassman, Dabrin, Heather and Josh Rothwell, Tommy, Philippe, and of course, Frank Brettweiser. Stephen Victoria and John Von Vliet are they to whom we offer our prayers. They are the wind what propels our good fleet. They are the good luck for we poor players. We give thanks and praise to our saints above. They give us their cricks. We give them our love.
Aw.
Patreon saints, do not let us die and be replaced by season 3's cast. Just let us get replaced so we can come back in season 4 and kick their asses. I mean, and then it'll be the battle of the casts.
And don't forget our new Patreon saint, Natalie Turner. So she's up as well. And that's right, my friend.
Thank you for joining us.
Next week is the campaign finale for this campaign. We've got people from the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair are going to be playing with us as well. And yeah, until then, my friends, I hope you had a good time. It is Nat21 Adventures. When a natural 20 just won't do, you're gonna need a Nat21.
Booyah, do it.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for coming to the
you
show.
Go up to 21. Oh wait, yeah, there it is.